I'm gonna try to romanticize my serving job by doing my makeup and hair like a 60s French baby doll aesthetic, you know? Skin is really inflamed today, so I'm gonna mix a little bit of green shadow with my concealer and try to color correct, but really subtly so I don't have to like add a ton of foundation over top. It'll pretty seamlessly cut out that red without looking green. Yeah, I think that did a really good job. I'm also going to do some reverse contouring like I did in my romance novel makeup. This look requires you to have your freckles and some blemishes on display, but whenever you reverse contour, it still gives like the illusion of a really done base. So you're not sacrificing any polishedness in the pursuit of like fresh face. I'm gonna mix this tan and this white. Just diffuse from my crease. I'm gonna do the same thing on my lower lashes. And I'm gonna add just a little bit of shimmer with my finger. Okay, that was a lot. I'm just gonna add a lot of shimmer with my finger and bring that into my inner corner. For shimmers, I really like using my finger to put them on. I think it's the best way. It really like puts them into your skin. It obviously stayed out too late last night. Shia LaBeouf was at the bar I was at. And I live in Oklahoma City, so that was not something I expected. If you're ever doing a statement liner, get an angle brush and get a dark brown and carve out wherever that liner is gonna be before you put your liquid liner on. Doing a brown is gonna really like place it on your face where there's a natural shadow and it doesn't look like a wing, it's just floating out in the world. And for this French wing, I want it to be thick and cover a decent part of my eyelid. I know most people flick up with the French, but with my eye shape, it looks really bad if I do that, so I'm kind of modifying it and going out a little bit more. You know your eyes more than Pinterest does. Start with a lot of pressure and gently release pressure as you get to the end of your wing. When you do your two initial lines, do them a little shorter than you want your wing to be in the end, because whenever you make this sharp, crisp end, you're gonna just connect them and extend them. I'm gonna set my under eyes with some powder real quick. For my lower lid, I'm gonna use the same brush that I did my shadow wing with and just create a little bit of a liner. So I'm not even adding like any new shadow. It's crucial that you do mascara on top and bottom for this look. I want my brows to be bushy and wild, so I'm just pushing them up with this brow gel. In all of these looks, they're doing their blush pretty front and center, but high. So I'm gonna do that too, like right above where my nose line is. I'm gonna start putting this really cool light pink blush. Add a lot of highlight. This is the Benefit Golden Pearl highlighter. I use these for like everything. I'm gonna do that in my tear ducts here going down. Point and bridge of my nose. Above here. I'm gonna do some into my eyebrows here. I'm gonna do some right on top of the blush, but like in a circular. I have this brown liquid eyeliner that I use to bring back freckles. If you struggle with freckles, just do like a little pattern like that, and then if you tap them, it'll make it look like spontaneous. I'm also gonna add in my moles. For the lips, I'm gonna try to make a pink shade, like really pink, which is hard to find nowadays, using the BFF by ColourPop. I mix this shade with my Danessa Myricks white pigment. You can see, like, that's not, look at this color and then look at that, please. I'm gonna do liner over that. I don't like the way that pink looks without a barrier on my skin. I kind of hate how cool my lids are right now, so I'm gonna add a little bit of that pinky blush to my crease as well. I'm struggling with my hair, you guys, because it has to be like server appropriate. What would you do if your server came up to the table like this? What can I get for you, babe? I don't know. I'm probably just gonna do a normal slick back, whatever.